Greetings, greetings, greetings. It has been quite a while. The sun is there, beaming, so you'll see me squinting in this video. But I just want to send some love and light out to a couple of people who are missing in the Washington, D.C. area. One by the young lady, she's 19. Her name is Dakara. 6 degrees of separation from her family and my community. So prayers really go out to her family because they found her body. We really have to tell our young people to be really aware of who they're around, who they're letting into their spaces and spaces that they're going into. This is really tragic. And then a brother named Baba Dakari Jahudi, he was missing from our area, and they found his body in a lake. So very mysterious circumstances. At least they were able to catch the killer of the young lady. But we still don't know what happened to Baba Dakari, and I knew him. So my heart is really, put it like this. I feel lighter this week. But last week, along with all of the energy that was happening in our universe and our stars and planets, planetary systems, the heaviness that came with that, and then also with the hearing that these two people were missing for the better part of almost 2 weeks. Like 2.5 weeks. I was very heavy, just really trying to find ways to uplift my spirits because it was very hard. It was very, very hard. But with that, I just want to put out a gentle reminder to everyone, not only just our children out here, but just adults as well, to be very mindful of the times that we're leaving our homes. Be aware of your surroundings, do not, we don't know if people are getting snatched off the streets because we have, the president down there, he has the National Guard activated here, and he's planning to do that in other cities. Of course, we had a huge protest here just this past weekend, the last day for the takeover of our Metropolitan Police Departments is this Wednesday, but I think they're still going to extend the presence of the guard. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other because I'm going to do what I'm supposed to be doing, but there is a concern that folks are getting snatched off the streets and put in detention centers and you don't know. So you don't know what's happening. You don't know if it's that or if you have a serial killer. Like, we just don't know. So we have to stay close and connected. Unify more now than ever with your families and with your friends, and really lean heavy on your ancestral, protection, your spirit guide protection, God, Jesus, whatever it is that you believe in that brings goodness and protection and guidance to your life. Please lean heavily on that so that it can support you through these times. The great thing so there's two ways to look at this, and I would say the great thing about these times is that we're able to kind of go back and readjust our lives, look at how we're coming to the decisions that we make, keeping in front of us that the number one priority is soul growth. Right? I don't like using the word ascension, but that's really what soul growth is. You're ascending. Your soul is growing. It is moving forward, up, right? But with that comes many, many more lessons that must be learned, and they may not be pretty. They might be painful, right? So it's important to, tap into that energy, tap into your soul growth energy and see where you are. And don't be afraid to step fully into it and grow. So, I just wanted to leave that little reminder today. I don't really have much to say. But I'll try to bring a little more content. I've just been kind of quiet, just very quiet. It's been a little heavy energy, so I've just been really quiet. And I always, it's funny, even without all this going on, I get like this time of year. Because I think I have some type of seasonal affective disorder. Like, I like warm weather all the time. And I cannot for the world of me think why I'm still living here in Washington D.C. I'm still living in Washington D.C. where we have this funny little weather, like they call it Mediterranean, meaning that we have 3 months of cold weather, 3 months of warm weather, 3 months of hot weather, and 3 months of cool fall weather. So we're in a cool stage right now. Let me see the Capitol. See if I can zoom. Can't zoom in. Yeah. So with that being said, I get a little, I guess, depressed a little bit. And when I was younger in my 20s, I would find a way to travel. So I would go on a trip after the summer or like the middle of the winter, and that would help me with this. But it's getting worse as I get older. I really do not like cold weather. I am a summer hot baby. Like, I was born in fall, but I like hot weather. So I'm definitely, personally for myself, looking to try to relocate and go somewhere where the weather is more fair. So I'm gonna give myself a little time. It seems like I do things in groups of 7 intervals. So I got a little ways to go before I can try to transfer my life over to some place where it's more warmer. I have about 5 years for that. So anyway, I just wanted to drop in and say, hey, I miss leaving videos and speaking to people who I cannot touch, but hopefully I can touch you in some way. Anyway, the sun is beaming. Be happy, be light, be loved. Namaste. Me, Celia.